What is up, guys? So I'm going to be doing a tier list of single items from TNT Fireworks. Not every firework is here, so this may change. This is just the start of it. So this is kind of going into 2021, what we kind of know. Maybe it stands, what might not. So this is just kind of a tier list that kind of whets your palate. Obviously, these are all my opinion. Your opinions may vary. So let's just get started. Obviously, S tier being the best firework you can buy. A tier being pretty good. B is middle of the pack. C and D. Especially D is probably should avoid. Anyways, so TNT Fireworks, we'll give that a B tier. That's just the logo. It's not supposed to be there. Don't mind it. So the TNT Centennial Fountain, which is this is the new atomic. It's the atomic salsa rewrap. So it's a different logo. I know I have two of them here, so don't mind that. I'm very professional at making tier lists, so we're gonna go put that B tier. We don't know the price yet, so it could drop down to a C. But for right now, we'll put it middle of the pack. Flashing fountains. We all know if you buy these and like these, you're probably borderline mentally insane. So flashing fountains, D tier. One of my all-time favorite fireworks is crickets. These are also a rewrap of Cool Cat. So if you can get crickets, get cool. Or if you can't get crickets, you get Cool Cat. They're like 4 tubes, super good crackle. One of my favorite fireworks. So Sizzler, and they usually come in a 2-pack. Sizzler and the American Spirit, they usually come in a 2-pack for $30. I'm going to give these both a C tier. They're really nothing special, especially for the price. So Wild Turkey as well, that's more of a C tier. Good versus Evil, also a good C tier item. This is a more cheaper item. I'm going to put this as an A. I believe these are cheaper than Phantom's Firecrackle, so they go in the A. Luck of the Irish, if you get your hands on this one, super good firework there. This is another new 2021 item. I'm going to put this in C tier because I'm unaware of the price yet, and it can be all over the place. So if this is any more than $30 or $40, it's definitely going to probably move down to D tier, but yeah. Jalapeno Popper, this may be a controversial pick, but I'm going to slide this down into B tier. It's not quite an A tier for me. It's a decent for the price. Lightning Flash. This also goes into the D tier. You'll usually get these assortments if you're buying them on your own. I don't know why you like to be blinded. Wizard Alley. This one's also barely a C. I'll put this ahead of a Flashing Fountain. Just the price is it's just not bearable. Toxic Barrel. If these ones are still around this year, buy them. This is one of my favorite fireworks from last year. A lot of green globules, really good fountain firework there. Really liked it. TNT Blast, these are also an A tier. These are cheaper than Phantom's Crackle Balls. I love anything that crackles, so yeah. So this is a buy one get one free. This one's been watered down. The Black Widow. This moved down to a C tier where it was previously probably a B tier. Not a bad price, but just a pretty average firework. TNT Orchid. This is one of my favorites for the price. It's almost an A tier. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the A tier. TNT Orchid, for the price, is really good. Power On, and also another A tier firework. Wild Side, we'll give it a B. Wild Side, I feel like if it was a little cheaper, it would be in the A tier. The only thing that isn't putting this in the A tier is the price right now. Flower Patch Kids, that's another C tier. Once again, the price is inhibiting it from being a B tier. Poppets, we'll put that in a C. Actually, we'll put that in the D tier. You can get these at the dollar store. Come 4th of July time, so not really much of a fan there. Opening show, one of my all-time favorites. If it was cheaper, it'd be even better. TNT Smoke Balls, those are C tier. I mean, if you need your smoke, there it is. Ground Blooms, these are B tier. Snakes, also B tier. Purple Rain, this is probably one of the best fountains of all time, but I mean, they're at every stand. They have the Purple Rains at DFS/Freedom. They have I'm blanking on the name of Phantom's rewrap of them. Mini Monster, this one's also a B tier, almost a C tier. The only redeeming factor is the price. Allegiance, this is a D tier. Just gonna go out and say it. D tier, not worth the price. Would be a C tier if it was cheaper. Crackling Cactus, also a B tier. Little Red Devil also suffers from the Black Widow problem, kind of been watered down, sort of a C tier. Delirium, this is an A tier, would be an S tier if it was a little cheaper. It's right on the border, but I'll put it above everything else here. Definitely almost an S tier there. Killer Bees. This one's pretty much the same tier as Crackling Cactus. Spiral Light. I'm going to go ahead and put this at the top of C tier. This is another Centennial Fountain, so we'll put it right next to it. So that's kind of the short and sweet tier list for TNT's Fireworks this year. I obviously don't have everything. I'll update this when we get close to the season, but I also do one for assortments and Phantom and DFS, etc. So since I just released a TNT video, I wanted to show you guys the kind of my tier list for what TNT's Fireworks are. These, of course, my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, if I should add something or if I forgot something. Please let me know if I forgot something. That'd be helpful. So there's my tier list for TNT Fireworks.